is up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. I just want to be cussing on here, but you know, YouTube, they don't like that. They don't like that. So I'm trying to get myself used to censoring myself because I know that YouTube don't like that. But okay, you guys, I'm so excited to be doing this reading. I had to just wait because I came outside, it was lightly raining, and I was like, oh, that's cute. It's gonna be a little pitter-patter in the background. And then it started raining cats and dogs. Like the rain was beating on my windows. So I had to wait a cool little 15 minutes. And now we're back and ready to go. I shuffled all the cards. I said my little prayer, asked the angels, the ancestors, and all that is fine and white divine light to stay in this message and to protect me from any more raining that hard, and also from any bad energies who want to tap into me while I'm tapping in for y'all. Okay, so pile number one, we have, did I even say what the topic is? I probably didn't. Okay, the topic for this reading is, this is a hype reading. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it is a hype reading. It's a confidence boosting reading. That is what I'm going for. So I don't know exactly how it's going to play out. I don't have a bunch of questions. I'm going to just let her fly. Let her roll how it roll. Okay. Pile number one, it's a pick card. It's going to be 8 of Swords. And then pile number 2 is going to be the 6 of Swords. So I'm hyping you guys up about your mind. That's the first thing I'm getting, because we got 2 Swords cards, which is all about the mind, all about the mental. This is crazy because I'm not even gonna get no pitter-patter in the back of my freaking video anymore. That's crazy. It's okay though, because the rain really did lighten up my spirit. It made me feel better. It made me feel happy because I love the rain. Just not that intensely all the time. But okay, you guys. Pile number 1, 8 of Swords. Pile number 2, 6 of Swords. And I'll see you guys in your readings. Okay, what's up, pile number 1 with the 8 of Swords? I'm hyping you up. Let's see why we're hyping you up. I feel like with this card coming out, I'm hyping you up because I feel like you have a lot of good ideas and you just kind of let yourself think about them for longer than you should, and then it kind of causes you to get trapped by that. And it's like, I'm gonna hype you up and tell you to stop doing that. Don't stay in this energy so long, because this is just a stagnant energy and you want your energy to be flowing. Trapped by your own good ideas. That's what it's giving. Okay, Spirit, tell me more. Help me hype up my pile number 1, my group number 1. What is, I don't even know what question to ask. I want to hype them up. Let's hype up group 1. Let's hype them up. You got the High Priestess, literally. I love that, because it's like, you already know that these ideas are amazing. You know that these ideas are golden. It's like, you know that they're gonna play out well, so do it. 3 of Swords. Emotional turmoil, pain, heartbreak. It's like, I feel like this is giving me bounce back energy. Like, you're afraid of like it going really wrong and really bad, but realistically you have the ability to bounce back, so like, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Like, I feel like you're afraid of like what the outcome will be, but the outcome, you know, it doesn't really matter. Like, the idea of you doing it feels like what's the most important part. I also feel like you're very strong too with the 3 of Swords coming out, because it is a very painful energy to experience. But I feel like this is about seeing, like, knowing when the idea is gonna play out good or play out bad. Yeah, it's like knowing when the idea is gonna play out good or play out bad. This 3 of Swords, I don't know why, because it's not in the reverse, but it's not giving me pain. It's giving me strength. Like, it's giving me like nothing keeps you down with the 3 of Swords. Okay, Spirit, let me hype up my group number 1. What's going on with my group number 1? Tell me more about group 1. Tell me more about group number 1. It got so hot in here while I was letting the rain pour. Now I gotta let it sprinkle in my car because it's hot. How am I hot when it's raining? The 10 of Pentacles. Wow, I love this for you. It's like you know when things are gonna work out with people and places and money. But like, you overthink it. Like, you think about it a lot more than it's necessary, because I feel like you maybe be trying to avoid the heartbreak, you be trying to avoid the pain. Ten of Pentacles, for some of you guys, this is specifically about family. Like you're like, you overthink how to move when it comes to family or business, but you already know how they move. So you know how you should move in order for you to, you know, have the best results for yourself. Making me mad. Okay, let's get some more. What do we have? Actually, bottom of the deck, the Fool. You're a trendsetter, fresh to death is what I was hearing when I looked at this. You are careless, free. You're not afraid to take a risk. You are like a rebel. And I feel like it's like you're kind of like making a conflict with that part of yourself when you overthink it. Because it's like it's more your style really to just go for the things that you want. And you kind of already have a good sense, a good feeling of like what things you should be going for business-wise and what people, what places you should be going for. And I literally feel like you can see ahead, you can see the pain, and you be trying not to see it. Like, you know that there's no pain, no gain. That's what's giving me. Like, you know that there has to be pain in order for you to succeed. Let me show you. Just so you guys can see the High Priestess, the Three of Swords. Like, it's like she sees this pain, she knows it's going to be coming, but on the other side of that pain is like everything you want, you know, financial stability. Familia. So you have the Fool card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. Ooh. So you are an excellent communicator. I feel like you really weigh your options. You really like look at the pros and the cons of the situation, and you slowly approach a new beginning. Like, it might seem like you are just like jumping into new stuff, but what people don't really know is there's a lot of contemplation and a lot of communication in other places, and even with your angels as well, because this big angel here, like, you are very divinely guided. That's what, like, you need hype. Like, I'm hyping you. Oh, I'm hyping up your intuition. Like, you need to trust it. Like, your intuition is keen. Like, it sees and it knows. And this right here, this is just anxiety. All these thoughts, all these swords, like, that's just anxiety, and you don't need to be paying attention to that. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. You know that there will be pain. It's gonna hurt, and you're strong enough to go through it, and then you're gonna prevail. So, gotta do the do, baby. Gotta do the do. It must be done. Okay, let's clarify this energy. Help me hype up my group number ones. Oh wow, it got very, very wet in here. I was so hot, I didn't even care. Feels much better now. The lighting is nicer though too, and the windows are down, but can't let all the seats get soaked. Okay, Spirit, help me hype up my group one. Help me hype up my group number one. Tell me about the High Priestess. Help me hype up my group number one. Help me hype up my group number one. And there's something here too, like, it's like literally like trusting how you feel. Trusting, because Pisces energy is clairvoyant, so it's something about trusting your visions. Like I said, like I was talking about like seeing ahead, like literally seeing ahead. This is the Ten of Pentacles again. Shut up. Like, she sees the future. You see the money. You see the generational wealth. You see the legacy that is coming, but you know that there will be pain along the way. And I think that sometimes that pain, thinking about that pain, keeps you from actually, you know, being active. Oh my God, the Seven of Cups literally keeps you from like being active and making more moves. It keeps you in this contemplation energy because you're scared of how it might actually play out. But it's like, girl, you know how it's gonna play out, or sir, you know how it's gonna play out. So go ahead and push play. Don't pause it, push play. And then you have the Five of Wands. With the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. Okay, so let me say this. I have a feeling that you know what you want. You know what you want. You want this Ten of Pentacles. You want that generational wealth. You want that legacy to share it with your family. So it's time for you to decide, is it worth it? Is this pain and this heartbreak worth the Ten of Pentacles? Is it worth that legacy? Is it worth that financial stability? Because if it is, then you're gonna have to fight for it. With the Five of Wands, you're gonna have to compete. Everybody wants that. We all want that. But my hype to you is that you have to step up because your intuition is like very strong and it's leading you there, but you have to trust it. Also, like, my hype for you is that, do you know how good of a competitor you are? Like, I just told you, you have a step up in the game. Like, you're like up on the ladder. I don't know. Is it not raining? But yeah, you're a step up on the ladder. So don't take yourself out of the game by not playing. Five of Cups. Some of you guys may be grieving right now, and that's okay. The Star and the Seven of Wands. Okay. So this is interesting. Some of you guys might have... some of you guys might feel like you missed an opportunity to do something that you really wanted to do. For some of you guys, this is an opportunity to like get your face out there, get your work out there, get your art out there, whatever it is that you create, to get it out there in the public eye, like an opportunity for a lot of people to see your work, to come across it, and you feel like you missed that opportunity. And it's okay, you know, it's fine. But at the same time, it's like, don't miss the next one. Like now, if you feel like that's your situation where you missed out, then definitely don't miss out on the next one. Be ready. Some hype for you is that you're very strong with the Seven of Wands. You stand up for yourself and you don't let anyone, you know, cross your boundaries and make you uncomfortable. Also with the Star, Aquarius energy, like you don't really care what people think. Again, you're a trendsetter. I'm pretty sure I said that earlier when I saw that Aries card, the Fool. People feel like you're always starting new things, like, or that's some hype for you. Like you are always just taking these dives, doing these things that are risky. And for the most part, I think it turns out pretty well for you. But I think that a lot of the time, maybe when you reflect on it, you reflect on the bad, not the good. I'm sorry, I keep playing with the windows, y'all. I'm trying to keep them up, but it's too hot. And the lighting is nice, so down it goes. I'm just afraid of it starting to rain again and getting in my car. Some hype for you is I think you fail to recognize how much, just like how talented you are, just how much good energy that you have, whether that's, you know, talented or creative or whatever, you know, it is for you. Because it's going to be different for everybody. I also think this is a hype for you is your ability to look at situations, the way that you look at situations. Because whenever I see the Five of Cups, I think of the glass as half full or half empty. Like I always think about that saying. So I feel like some people here have a really good ability to look at the glass half full, to not focus on the things that you've lost, but to figure out where you're going next. Like this is giving me like following a star, like figuring out where I'm gonna go next. Confidence for you though, I think that you are very intelligent. You're very, you have a very cool humanitarian vibe. Like you vibe with a lot of different types of people. You fit in with different types of people. You make a lot of people feel comfortable and accepted. You don't have like these really hard boundaries and hard structures on like who people should be and I think even who you should be. And that is amazing because a lot of people feel so defined by others, and I don't think that that's you. Let me hype up my group number one. Let me hype up group number one. We're gonna get 2 more cards and then I'm gonna close this out for you guys. Maybe 3? Is it 3? Yeah, 3 more cards and then I'm gonna close this out for you guys. This will be the closing cards. For group number one, we have first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Yeah, and I love this because I was really talking a lot about like just seeing ahead, and I feel like assessing the situation is a good way of saying that. Seeing ahead. Bottom of the deck energy, first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. These are such similar energies. Like confidence booster for you is that like you're very grounded, like, but I think your thoughts, they tend to like sometimes take over, but it's like you are very grounded, so don't forget that. Don't forget to just like, if you're feeling like your mind is just taking you away, just reroute yourself, ground yourself into, just do some grounding things. That's all I'm gonna say. First quarter moon in Virgo. It says stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism from others. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams. Literally, that's what I was saying. Like, you just have to ground yourself in it more. Just actually do things that are toward that. But I also did talk about like not really getting caught up in the opinions of other people or society and letting that define you and your mission, you know? The energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You need to work them in your favor. This card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face and your current situation is unlikely to be a total impasse, which I think means like a standstill. But yeah, which is literally this. Like, I started the reading talking about like how you want the energy to flow. You don't want it to be stagnant. You don't want it to be stuck. So yeah, some hype for you is to like really just trust your feelings because they have a lot of validity. Your intuition is real. Your feelings are real, and they're really powerful and strong, and they're right. So confidence for you is that a confidence booster for you is that you, like I said, you have that step ahead. Your intuition is very strong, and you can use it to kind of assess the situation, see like what it's going to really take for you to get the things that you want out of your mission, if that's what you really want. And that kind of goes back to the Seven of Cups too. Like, the mission being, in this case, from what I saw, the Ten of Pentacles, like that ultimate, you know, financial stability and legacy. It's like, if you want that, are you willing to go through the pain? And I feel like you're deciding. I feel like, you know, like I said, everybody wants it. You do want it, but it's about, you know, like, what are you going to do to get it? Like I said, actually doing those grounding things. Like, if you want to start a company, then get your LLC. If you want to be on YouTube, start the channel, you know, like, don't just think about it, do it. Like, you have to do something that gets you closer to achieving said goal. The confidence booster for you is, I mean, that was advice, but also like I'm taking it as both advice and confidence. I think that you are doing that. You are using your intuition to see ahead, but there might be times where like your anxiety kind of jumps in the picture and makes you doubt it a little bit. So this is the confidence booster is don't doubt it. It's don't trust your feelings and do what you feel, you know, drawn to do. Bottom of the deck, Angel of Love, which fits in so nicely because, you know, very simply said, do what you love. Do the things that you feel just drawn to do. Like, you just love to do them. And obviously you can't do that all the time, but try to make that, like, shape everything around it. You know, like, if I could do this, like, what would my life look like if the thing I love to do most was, you know, my job, or could provide a sufficient income for me? I am gonna read it though. Hype though, I think you're very loving. I think you guide people into doing what they love, and you encourage them into doing what they love because you do what you love. When they see you doing what you love, they want to do what they love. And this angel of love says tender connections. This beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart and radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. That was a mouthful. Either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed inward, and the compassion that you demonstrate toward yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you and forging connections in the energetic realm. So some hype. I really think that you're a great person to be close to. I think that you really nurture people and you make them feel really good and really loved. And I just feel like this is more trusting your feelings energy. Like, love is a big feeling. So, like, literally doing things that you love and being around people that you love. Like, environments that support that and that draw that energy from you, or environments that are good for you to be in order for you to, like, really follow your mission, whatever that is for you, because it's going to be different for everybody who's watching. And I have one more. For some of you guys, though, this could be specifically about love. Because the Ten of Pentacles does talk about in this woman holding a heart at the bottom of the deck. Or specifically, like I said, it's family, because the Ten of Pentacles is about family. But, family is not just, your mom and your dad. It's also, your husband, your wife, your lover, whoever, because they become a part of your family. So for some of you guys, this could be like, maybe some of you guys have been obsessing over love because maybe you went through a heartbreaking connection, or you went through a toxic situation, and just some type of relationship that made your heart end up hurting at the end. You went through that, and now you're worried about, kind of getting back on the dating scene, and if it's ever going to happen for you. And it's this is a confirmation that yes, it will happen for you, but it's not going to be super easy. It is going to require you to put yourself out there a little bit more, or at all. It's going to require you to put yourself out there. It's going to require you also to know what you want. When you're looking for this new relationship, when you're looking for this husband, this life partner, this wife, whoever it is for you guys, you have to know what you want. And also, you have to be giving yourself the love that you want another person to give to you. So that is something else to be aware of for those of you who are looking for love. And hype, I think that you're an excellent partner. That's for sure. You're an excellent partner. Whoever you end up with is lucky to be with you and lucky to have you, because I think that you're going to help them be more successful by using your intuition too. Number 1, wow, seasons. And this one just talks about how we're in a season, you're in a season of manifestation or something like that. Okay, it says you have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. Are you ready for a new beginning? You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are holding on to patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your path is now. Declaration, I am limitless. Yeah, so all this purple here is just giving me the third eye chakra, which is our intuition chakra, really. It's where our higher self is and things like that. So some hype again is just reminding you, because I'm seeing her as kind of being really this empress, or this, I said empress, so that too. Y'all are empresses, y'all are the divine feminine. But they have the same energy, bruh, like, that's you. Like, you know this. Like, you are so intuitively connected that it's like, just do what your intuition is showing you. Just follow your visions. But you're getting, for a lot of you guys, you are getting into a new season where you're evolving and a new cycle is starting for you, where I think you're going to be breaking this Eight of Swords energy, getting out of this Eight of Swords energy, thinking about stuff so much, because it's talking about you are not stuck, you're holding on to patterns. So I feel like that's what's happening for you right now. But confidence booster is, like I said, you are amazing. You have this ability to manifest and connect with your intuition on a very high level. And all you need to do is trust those visions that it's showing you. Go for them, ground them. Like, you've already seen what's possible for you, so go after it. And, you know, it could be yours. Everything you want, you could be yours, because you are limitless, because you have this abundance of energy and of, what's the word? Transmuting energy, I'll say. And grounding it as well. And this pearl is like super like interesting to me right now. The one in her lap. Let's see if it says anything about it. It doesn't, but this is like a pearl or a bubble or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's very much intriguing my interest. Anywho, that's all I have for you guys, Pile 1. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye! Hi, Pile number 2. If you picked Six of Swords, then this is your reading. I'm so happy for you to be here and for me to be here with you. In the beginning of the video, I don't think I really introduced myself, so if it's your first time here, then welcome to the channel. If you're coming back, then welcome back, my beautiful ace. Thank you so much for being here. What else was I gonna say? Oh, welcome to Angel Advice with Aleijalewis. I am Aleijalewis, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, or night whenever you tap onto this reading. So if you didn't hear it in the beginning of the reading, this is a reading about what you need to get hyped up about, and for everybody in this reading, it's something mental, and specifically for group number 2 with the Six of Swords, it's how you get over things. That's what we're gonna be hyping up today. How you move on from situations, people, and places when they're not serving you, and how you really be trusting your intuition for real. Because to me, the person in the front is a spirit guide, so I feel like this is like you're getting hyped up for listening to your spirit team. I'm not gonna take that because I feel like I just threw that out. Okay, send it back out again, Spirit, if you want me to take it. Hype up my group number 2. Help me hype up my group 2. Help me hype up my group 2, Spirit. What do they need to know? Help me hype up my group 2. Ooh, the World. And this actually came out when I was shuffling your cards, so I feel like this is like so meant to be, full circle, if you will. You need to get hyped up because, first of all, girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Yeah, I don't know why I heard that song. That's a first for this card. But when I saw her body, I was like, body, yaddy, yaddy. Yes, that's something that needs to get hyped up. You are beautiful. People feel like you are just so lucky. Like, I just feel like she's being kissed by this ribbon. And these 2 infinity signs represent co-creation with spirit and divine protection. So I feel like you look blessed, child, honey. You look blessed. Then you have the King of Swords. Something that needs to get hyped up about you is you speaking on your truth and your boundaries, and you standing on it. Like, you are 10 toes about it. Like, you really, oh Lord, this is coming through so powerful. Like, because I talked about, like, I'm hyping up how you're so good at moving on from things, girl. It's like you're brand new with the world. Like, you are it's a whole different person, like a 180 or a 360. I'm not that good at math, but it's one of them. And then King of Swords, like, you come in like standing on it, standing on this new person that you are, standing on this new way that you move, standing on these new boundaries that you have, standing on these new ideas, these new thoughts that you have. Okay, Spirit, help me hype up my group number 2. How am I hyping up my group number 2? Help me hype up group 2. What do they need to get hyped about? That's too much, Spirit. I will consider these though. It was the 7 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You you always have new ideas. That's something that you need to be hyped up about, is that you have a lot of ideas. Like, I feel like ideas are just like, you're an idea machine. Like, you are the idea man. You are the idea woman. You are the idea person. And this also fell out. Everything is fine. I'm not going to take that one out because it is an advice card and I want like a tarot card. Let me get one more, Spirit. I feel like you're very clear-headed. Ace of Cups. Clear-headed. And I feel like that clear-headedness allows you to have like this beautiful space open for downloads for your spirit team to connect with you and let you know what they need you to know, where they need you to go next, who they need you to be pouring your energy into next. Like, when you move on, you end up finding like the things that are perfect for you, the things that you love, the things that you care about, the things that you want to be invested in with the Ace of Cups. And it could be people, places, things. Like, for some of you guys, that's a person. For some of you guys, that's an animal, like a pet, you know, a furry friend. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Pentacles showing itself again. So confidence booster is, you're like literally, you're always thinking of something new. Four of Swords. You know when to take a break. Confidence booster. Hype. You know when to sit down. You know when to rest so that you can just like let your ideas flow and let your ideas run. And then you also know how to boss up and when to attack stuff with the Emperor. And even the Nine of Pentacles underneath that. Some of you guys are very good business men, women, or them, business, them, business, biz them. Some of you guys are really good at a confidence booster that you need, I feel like, is that you're good at like nurturing yourself. You're good at knowing when it's time to like have a seat and just sit down and relax and enjoy. Also when to enjoy the fruits of your labor versus when to like go on attack mode. But a confidence booster is like, some of you guys are just really amazing entrepreneurs. Like, you guys are really good at like growing your business for yourself. Like, you're doing really well with it. Some of you guys might be doing so well that you've had to take a break and kind of like rebrand and rethink, and you're like, okay, now what do I do? Now where do I take it? What's the next direction? Like, is it time for me to move on and do something else? A confidence booster is, I feel like, you know, like literally, you know when to like have a seat so that you can like tap in with yourself and tap in with your intuition, tap in with spirit, and say like, okay, what are the new ideas that I need to be pushing? You know, what's next? Stuff like that. Okay, angels, give me more. Let me hype up my group number 2. Help me hype up my group number 2. Help me hype up group number 2, spirit. Tell me more. I'm literally hearing that song that's like hecka viral right now because of the Ace of Cups, and I don't know all the words. I think it's "Make Me Swim." Yeah, I'm better with the beat than I am with the words. I don't know the words. I think it's Water. That's the name of the song. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Maybe you like that song. But it's also very flowy. It's just so flow. And then the Six of Swords, it's like, this is about literally going to more calmer waters, more peaceful places and spaces. Like, you can see how like it looks like the water is like a little bit more turbulent and then calmer the more you go out. I feel like a confidence booster for you is that you really know how to mind your own business. Like, you know how to mind the business that pays you. That's what it is. You know how to mind the business that pays you. If it don't pay you, you ain't minding it. Period. The World with the Six of Pentacles. The World with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, let me think. Oh yeah, confidence booster. You will turn the other cheek on people, places, and situations that aren't reciprocal for you. That are if they're breadcrumbing you, you're not about it. Four of Wands with the King of Swords. Exactly. New boundaries, new places. Like, you turn your back on the old way and you come out with these new ideas, these new thoughts, these new boundaries, and they lead you to victory with the Four of Wands. They lead you to success. Then you got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords with the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Swords with the Ace of Cups. It's like you leave situations that are unfair and unbalanced. You establish these new boundaries, these new barriers that are balanced, right? And then that causes you to be successful. You start hitting all these milestones. Then the Ten of Swords, that one just took me by surprise. Like, I'm like, well, obviously a hype that I could say about you is like, you just know when to end things. You know when stuff is over, and you know when it's time to start something brand new. Like, you do not ignore your intuition when your intuition's like, oh yeah, this is done. This is over. You're like, oh yeah, let's go. And that kind of goes exactly into what I was saying when I was talking about this being a spirit guide. Because the spirit guide's leading. They're like, let's go. And you're like, yes, let's go. Let us go. I love that. But on the deck energy, you have the Queen of Cups. Again, more intuitive energy. The Page of Wands. And the Eight of Cups. Literally, this is the energy, like walking away from things that don't serve you. People, places, and situations, jobs, whatever it is, you walk away from it when it no longer serves you, and it gets you closer to what you really want and where you really want to be. And I feel like you're also like a really good, like you and your intuition feels like a student and a teacher. Like you are listening, you are ready to learn, because we've seen multiple pages now. So like, and it's like your ideas that the intuition is giving you are about how to ground yourself and how to create. Like literally how to create things that have longevity. Like what could I do that I like, that I'm good at, that also has longevity? Like how can I make it a business? How do I make it, what do I love, into a business? And you just be like, okay, intuition, hook it up, let me know. Queen of Cups, another confidence booster for you is that you're very kind, you're very sweet. It might take you some time with the World card to make changes, because it is a fixed sign, so it might be hard for you to make changes, but I feel like you're really good at them and they serve you very well once you've made them. Like once it happens, you're good, but it's just a tough thing to do. Like it's like you would keep things the same if you could, but that change is what makes you keep glowing up and keep evolving and being even better. But yeah, with the Queen of Cups, you're very sweet, intuitive. Some of you guys are clairvoyant, claircognizant, or clairsentient. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Some of you guys are air signs. Could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That's the energy in here. But you could also be a fixed sign: Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. Is it Virgo? Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna get the closing cards. 3 closing cards for this reading, and that'll be the end of it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this message. I hope that you liked this message. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, share the video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. Okay, Spirit, let me get something for my group 2. Let me hype up my group 2. Hype up group number 2. What's the hype? Hype up my group number 2. It's like, you know that when you end something, it's like you're gonna win somewhere else. I'm not gonna take these because they came out like that. Okay, Spirit, let me get 1. Let me have 1, please, Spirit. Let me have 1. Oh boy. So many messages want to come out. You are so hype. You have so much hype. Okay, let me get 1, Spirit. Let me get 1. What is... Oh my gosh. Like, what the heck? So many messages. Like... There's something about abundance and overflow with you, because so many messages are trying to come out at one time. Okay, number 34, Truth, which is Nunde, which I also love, because you could see that, like, you know, it's just her chilling up here, but then if you turn the card upside down, it's like she's so fruitful here. So there's something about, like, you have to, she just sees it, she sees it before it's even there. I don't know, that's what I get from that. You have a very, I think you have a very, like, some of you guys are really clairvoyant. Like, you see things before they're even there. But also some hype for you is that you're very truthful. You're very in touch with your truth. I feel like you're very good in solitude. Like, you're very good on your own. That's some more, like, that's something else to be hype about, or some... I don't know. I'm saying the weirdest things since I didn't really name the reading. I just knew I wanted it to be a hype reading. But confidence boosters also floating around in my head. But something to boost your confidence or to hype you up is that you're a very truthful person. And like I said, very good in solitude. Like, you don't really need a bunch of people around you. 34 also breaks down to 7. So some of you guys could be life path number 7s or be seeing 7 a little bit. And 7 is all about divine intervention. And all I can really say with that is the same reiteration of the message, like you're in the right time, at the right place, at the right, just something about like you're lucky, like just being in the right time, in the right place. But it's not luck, it's that you choose to put yourself in places that are reciprocal to you. And then that's how you end up winning in those spaces. Because you only put in what you get back from people, places, and situations. So this says, get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. Declaration, the truth is my friend. So I'll say something hype about you is like people like to hear the truth from you because it's hard to hear the truth. So I feel like people do like to hear the truth from you. You're good at, giving it to people. I think you might give it to people in it's like real, but it's also not hurtful way. It's still considerate. And it's like, I feel like when you give people advice, it's like, it's for their better good. Like, they know it's for their own good. They know that you're not just telling them something to hurt them. You're telling them this information for them to succeed and for them to be better. And you're also telling them because I feel like you can see from the outside when a situation has ended for another person and when they need to walk away, maybe before they do. And I think that's what I was kind of getting at too with that truth, like needing to hear the truth and it coming, like it just comes through really nicely with you. Comes off very nicely from you. On the deck you have oh yeah, which is storms. It's all about like being able to cause major shifts in our life. And I feel like that's what it is. Like some hype for you is that you're really good at making shifts and changes. And number 13 represents the death card. So literally transformation, Scorpio energy. Like you are so good at transforming and turning something into something new. Changing a situation and, turning it into what you need it to be. Okay, Spirit, let me get one final card here for my group number 2s. Let's hype them up with one final card. Oh wait, no, I'm kidding. I have 2 more. Okay, let me hype up my group number 2s with 2 final messages here, Spirit. What are their final messages? Final messages for group 2. Hype up my group 2, please, Spirit. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Number 17, which is action, which I'm pretty sure 17 correlates with the star card, which is Aquarius energy. So there's something here, some hype for you. Is again, like this is saying more of like what the Oya was saying, like these cards are like, the energy is very similar. Like you have the energy to take action in your life. Like you have this active energy, but you also have a passive energy. Like this is really like talking about the yin and yang, the balance between your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy. Like I feel like you have a very good balance between those two. You know when to kind of sit back and let some things slide and observe. Like you're always observing things, and then you know when to take off, like when it's like when your time is up, like to say shortly. And then I'm gonna see just some keywords off of this page. Willingness to work and energizing effort. Yeah, I like those words. This card says that you're on the right track. So yeah, I feel like that's a confidence booster for you, and something to hype you up is letting you know that you are on the right track. Like you're listening to your spirit guides and they're leading you the right way and you're following. So that's something to know. It does also say that this is time for more of your divine masculine energy, which is your aggressive forward movement. So keep that in mind as well, if that applies to you. If you're feeling like it's time for you to leave something right now, if it's time for you to start something new right now. And then finally, we are going to get an energy from the Moon Ology deck. Angels, ancestors, guides, please guide this reading. Please bless this reading. And give me a hype message for group 2. Hype message for group 2, Spirit. New moon in Libra. Know you are loved. So it says, there's new or renewed love energy around you, be it familial, platonic, romantic, or otherwise. Whether you're single or attached, a new personal or professional relationship cycle is starting for you. Open your heart and be loving. The trick is to get involved with people you like or even love. Be that on a personal or platonic level. If you want a new friend, you're on the right track. And that's the second time now I've seen verbatim, you're on the right track. So something specifically about that. A hype message for you is you're on the right track. Keep going. Stay the course. For a work or money question, a new start is highly likely. In love, the sky is the limit. The limit right now, if you react with love. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a romance, a job interview, or any important relationship. Consider the other person in your situation. What are their needs and worries? Get out and meet new people. Manifestation affirmation, love makes my world go round. And I love that because literally Ace of Cups with the Ten of Swords. Love does make your world go round because when there's no love, it's over for you. Very simply said. And that's a hype for you. You don't entertain things that you don't love, that don't reflect you. That's a hype for you because a lot of people, they're not like that. And that's how they end up doing things that make them so unhappy because they're not taking advantage of the opportunity that they have to make their lives reflect their own energy by only doing things, that are more, like I said, suited to you, fitted for you. But that is everything I have for you guys. I'm making sure I got all my cards out. I do. And I hope that you guys love this reading. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.